Hello everyone, this is Wanda, the foiling rock lady here, and I am going to do an Ouroboros. Sorry, I have a hard time saying that word. Dragon or snake eating its tail. It usually signifies like infinity, unity, recreation, or recreating oneself. Basically, it's the never-ending life cycle. So the way I like to think of it is it's a new day, take a deep breath, new things are coming, you know, it's a new year, we're all renewed. So on that note, we can all feel happy in that we get a new start in 2021. So I have already traced this on my rock, and I already did the line in black with Posca. I'm going to use some gold paint here and do some gold lines. I'm going to use SXC nail art foil glue with some transparent nail foils today. Mac Art 6-watt mini light to cure my glue. Posca 1M R black. Fine liner brush. No specific brand. If it is, I can't read it. Yeah. Anyways, it's a 20/0. And it's been customized, trimmed to be very thin. A couple of disposable eyeliner brushes for the glue. This is Mayan Gold by Folk Art Treasure Series 5541. Comes in a bottle, looks like this. Bigger or this size. This is easier for me to use. And Chromatech watercolor brush pens, the beauties. I'm going to go in a rainbow around my dragon. I'm in a rainbow kick lately, so one more won't hurt, right? I'll also be using gloves with the glue. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to take it off my rounder here. Well, no, I'm going to leave it on there because I'm going to do some fine lining with the gold. So I'm going to go on the outside of my lines. I love this look when it's double lined. So if you want to catch up with me, I will give you a moment to capture the traceable. Get your camera, get your phone, pause the TV, take a picture, print it out, shrink it down. You can either use chalk or carbon paper to trace it on your rock. It doesn't have to be a Santorini. It can be any rock. Go ahead and do your black lining. Move this. You do your black lining and then meet me back here with your gold for the gold lining. Okay, I'm still lining here with gold. I'll be going back in after the gold and touching up the black, as I always do. So I'm still going on the outside of the black line. I'm using my spinner today because I have the shakes, so I'm trying to steady myself here and assist myself, my hand, because you know, ain't no shakes gonna keep me from painting. Okay, So keep doing your lining. If you're following along with me, it's not necessary to do double lines. It's just, I think it looks good. You can do just black, just gold, or some other color if you like a different color. I would definitely use acrylic paint though. We're going to be using, or I'm going to be using watercolor brush pens, and I definitely like the way the acrylic holds the watercolor in the area I want it in. Remember to stay on top of your line. So you kind of want to follow your dragon all the way around, like what would be the top of the line. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm laying my hand down, anchoring my finger, using my spinner. Those are all good ways to assist your hands when you're having if you have arthritis, shakes, whatever. I have all of those. And this rock is exceptionally heavy today for some reason. Generally, Santorinis don't feel heavy to me, but I'm having an off day. Anyways, this is all helpful. So any way you can, give yourself more support. That's always a benefit. So in here, because I don't know what's top and what's bottom, I'm going to do the outsides of the scales, which will be the insides of some. So how should we do this? I think I'll go down. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down in a zigzag pattern. On the outside, I'll do the zigzags. Like so. And then I'll do the top going across. Oops. Or I'll cover the whole thing up. Aha, I see what I did there. Okay. Okay, go ahead and keep doing your gold. Sorry about that. You gotta stop the music. Okay, I'm gonna do my toenails, or Let's call them claws. Aw. I think I'm going to do them with a brush. Yeah. Posca's not always the answer, is it? Okay. So I'm just going to color those in black. If you hear my family, they're playing a video game. Contagious giggling laughter. Funny thing is, it's a building game. They're building bridges. I don't know why it's so funny. Oh, I forgot to line that. Must be one funny bridge, huh? Okay, I'm going to start with some green around the face here. This is bottle green, Chromatech. Yellow green. I like this yellow green. And Persian green. Yeah, that's not going to show up. All right, let's move into see if Azure did. A little bit. Just start pulling it out this way. And turquoise on the other side of it. Heron blue will be our blender to blend out this hard line here. Egyptian blue Bring that into the wings here. Azure. Sky blue. Blue. This is blue, looks purple to me, but we're going to start blending it down on the legs, feet. Big dragon feet. Deep purple. Right there where they come together, heron blue as our blender. Isn't that gorgeous? Gotta love watercolor pens, yeah. Okay. Purple dragon toes. Looking good. Okay, green. Yeah, sorry, thinking fluorescent green. emerald. Probably going to get dark. Yellow green. And blend out that line there. Fluorescent yellow. Just a little stripey here. Lemon yellow. Deep yellow. Marigold. Golden yellow. I'm trying to get into that orange. And we'll go, let's see, orange. Flesh. This one is probably not. It's probably a good blender for the red and the orange. Let's see, and then we'll go vermilion. Oh, sorry, tangerine, and then vermilion. Carmine. Red, finally, yeah. You guys wonder when we were going to get there. Red. Now with the flesh, where'd it go? You can blend out the orange-red line here. It's like a juicy cantaloupe color. I do not know why they call it flesh. I don't know whose flesh that is. Okay. Gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. Okay. Let's do some fuchsia. We'll start here. And then bring it into the next scale just a bit. Rose carmine. Oops. Sorry, I'm going to use that back here. It's darker than I thought. Okay. Pink. Light pink. No. Where'd it go? Okay, we'll go into the reds again. Bright pink. And we'll just do it. Let's do it. Red. And bring some back into the pink here.
Desktop 9 RGJP77 disconnected.
Well, there you go. Sorry about that. Now, from red, we're going to go so you're going to work your way around your dragon, making your rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or red, orange, yellow, green, indigo, and violet, depending on who you are. All right, guys, I want to talk to you about some stuff I did earlier. You know, the chrome powders and that I use on some of my art. I'll put the nail foil art glue down, and then I'll buff in the chrome powder to give it that metallic chrome metal look. Well, I have pigments, pure pigments, chrome powders, nail powders, and Arteza mica powders, and they're pretty much all the same thing. They're pigment. Well, this is some pigments by, I want to say her name is Yuli, but I'm not sure exactly how to say it. It is IUILE Pigments on Instagram or Etsy.com. Anyways, it's not about that. It's about, look at these colors. Anyways, it's a pure powder. You know, they come in the little jars. This is this one here, number 16. Anyways, you can see the color shift there. But once it gets, when you get it wet and turn it into a paint, it's insane. Anyways, it would be very pretty on this dragon, but I'm not 100% positive I wanted to do that. So I'm just going to use a little bit of it here and there. Anyways, I made a watercolor paint by mixing it with gum arabic. Sorry about that. This is a powder. And I'm not going to tell you the recipe here and now. Maybe I'll save that for another day. But it's gum arabic, water, and pigment. And just a drop of honey will make you a nice palette of watercolors that you can let dry and then reconstitute like a regular watercolor palette. So this one's dry. So I'm going to add some water here. And then you let it soak in. You know how you get your watercolor palette wet. And now you've got watercolor. So I'm going to use just a tad bit of this color in my dragon's gorgeous mane here. And the reason I picked this one is I'm not going to foil in this area. Ooh, I have a hair. Not good. Okay. I'm not going to foil this area, so I wanted to paint some cool golden green locks on my dragon. I love the color shift. It goes from red to gold to green. Nuts. Anyways, this company caught my attention because they make the watercolors and they video it when they're doing it. And it is, for the lack of something better to call it, it's like paint pornography. I don't know how to say it. It's gorgeous and you can't stop watching it. It's so satisfying to watch her make watercolors. And I'm saying her because I've only ever seen a girl do it. It's probably more than one person. Anyways, so I had to share that with you because it's exciting. Now, I painted the locks. Can you see them there? When I have the rest of the dragon all foiled, it'll look cooler, I promise. See, there's the red on the locks, the gold and the green. That's just awesome. Anyways, ta-da! Rainbow dragon, Yuli pigments. I'm going to start foiling. You guys excited? I'm excited. SXC nail art foil glue. I am pouring it off into my dish or my paint well. And I gotta tell you guys, I've been heavy-handed lately with this and wasting it, and that's a terrible thing because SXC is sold out of their 2-pack for a while. Now I'm panicking because I'm almost out of glue. And that's not a good thing for the foil lady to run out of glue. So, we have bought all the glue they have. Well, they have it in a kit, but, you know, we bought all the glue that they sell singly. So, let's give them some time to restock. And in the meantime, you can buy Mac Art nail art foil glue. It's a little more expensive, but totally awesome and worth it. So, no worries there. I mean, we still have glue available. I am testing another couple of glues, just waiting for them to be delivered. And I will let you know the results on that. And maybe we'll have a third option. But for right now, I only recommend those two. Okay, so the transparent foil is what I'm using today, and I'm just gonna use different ones in different sections. So I think for the wings, I want to do my stars. These guys right here, the star pattern. So I'm gonna start here on the red. And I'm basically gonna foil everywhere but the gold. And remember, it's a little cooler right now, so try to avoid the bubbles in your glue. If you need to warm your glue, do that. When I say warm it, you can warm it in your hands. Get a heating pad, a heating cup, or a heated cup warmer that you set your coffee on. You can set it in a warm cup of water. Don't let water get in it, but you know, you can do those things. And try not to dip into your glue. Don't dip, dip, dip. Don't pump your bottle. Don't put your brush in and out of your bottle. And try not to use the glue from your bottle. Try to always pour it into a dish. These things will help you to not get bubbles in your glue. I'm going to foil bigger sections today, so we can get through this. If you do see a bubble, try to move it to the edge. They're almost impossible to pop. So if you see one, move it to the edge and try to pull it to where it wouldn't be that noticeable. Okay, I'm going to cure that for a cycle. Okay, that cure cycle is complete. When you're working with your foils, you can, these are kind of hard to know which side is which, but if you have gloves on, take your fingers and pull them, and the side that has the drag is the side that goes on your rock. Yay! We have stars on our dragon. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm going to go around the wings and do stars on my wings. And I'll come back on the belly. Okay, so I did the wings with the stars. Now I'm doing the other part of the wing and the shoulder and the foot with the other kind of stars, I call them. These are more like snowflakes, but they're, or fireworks, I don't know. And then I'll be doing it over here too. Okay, pretty, pretty. I'm going to do the other shoulder wing part and then move on to the body. Hey guys, I wanted to check in while I'm still foiling here. So I've done the wings separate, stars here, bigger stars here. I did the face and the large crushed glass, that's what I call it, large crushed glass right here. And then I am doing these scales right now, and I wanted to show you on the scales. I haven't cured these yet. So I'm doing each one individually with the glue. So you just want to do in between your lines. So don't go over your gold. And make it kind of puffy. Dome it a little bit. And stay in your gold lines. And you will get this really cool dragon scale effect when you put your foils on. Trying to get an angle that you can see. Man, even without foils, it looks pretty neat, huh?
Desktop 9 RGJP77 disconnected.
So sorry. Okay, now I'm going to cure all the scales. And I am going to use, I don't know. What do you think? I think I want to use the discs, but then the small crushed glass looks kind of scaly. I think I'm going to use the discs because I don't hardly ever use these. So I better cure this before I forget. All right, it's going to take me a couple of cures to get around the body there. So. Okay, I think this is the last foils. Good. All right, let's take a peek. I think I like it. It's very beautiful. Gorgeous. All right, so then when you are done, sign your work. You can add rhinestones. You could do just about anything. You could even do the background, obviously. I was thinking about doing some of our dragon with this on top, doing double foil. What do you think? Should I do... Let's do it. Let's do it. Just because, you know. Let's do the belly with the holographic. Oh, there's a black piece of paint in there. No, thank you. So, I guess I'm going to go around and do some more scales. So, do it just the same. These are double foil. Haven't done this in a while. But you just add another layer of glue right on top of your glue or your foils. Make sure you cure it for one cycle. Okay, that side is cured. Let's see what we can do here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it this way so our triangles are skinnier instead of that way. And I'm going to do this section. Get my silicone tool. Yeah, it might not even work, but we'll give it a whirl. Let's see if it's coming off. Oh, it's not coming off. Did I do the right side? No, that's the right side. It's just being difficult. Lovely. Okay, line it back up. Right there, right there, and press hard. Cool. I like it. All right, next area. Okay then. Now I'll do the back section. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, now we're going to leave it alone. Don't forget to sign your work. Da-da-da. And that's it. Thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, please subscribe. If you want to see more of my tutorials and Katie's tutorials, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified when we upload new content. Leave a comment if there's anything you would like to see. Maybe we can do a tutorial for you or some questions that you might have. Always leave a comment for us down in there and we'll get to you, every one of them. Thank you very much.